Okay, let's be real. Did anybody even watch that game over baseball? Canucks squared off against Minnesota on Saturday night, coming off a win against St. Louis, which was very well grinded out. They didn't regain any of their injured players. No Quinn Hughes, no Connor Garland, no anybody else, so roster still doesn't look too good right now. The game coincided with Game 7 of the World Series between the Blue Jays and the Dodgers, so I'm assuming a lot of you barely paid attention to the Canucks, and if we're being honest, I didn't. I had the game on, though. I was kind of watching. It was sort of there, so let's go through this. First of all, our penalty kill sucks, and we're missing people who are important for the penalty kills, so it kind of makes sense, but it's like really bad. The penalty kill is like really bad right now. And we started off losing Vladimir Tarasenko entirely in front of the net. The puck got to him, Demko bit really hard to his right, and Tarasenko went to his left and potted it. So it was 1-0 Wild, but the Canucks would tie it up a little bit later on a rush from the third line. Ratu, O'Connor, and McEachern streaked into the offensive zone, and after some nice passes, McEachern shot it on net, got a juicy rebound where Drew O'Connor was there to bury his first of the year. I've been hard on Drew O'Connor, but more recently I've been thinking he's been pretty good, so it doesn't surprise me to see him score. That line has looked pretty decent. Ratu and O'Connor together have looked decent for quite a while now, so nice to see them get rewarded for it. And a great play by McEachern to just shoot it on net, get a rebound. I feel like that's something they need to do more of. It wouldn't stay 1-1 for long, though. Tarasenko took a shot from the blue line. Rossi was there to scoop up the rebound and score it. And they would continue to play from behind because Tyler Myers decided to stop playing defense, stop having his brain work for a second. He kind of just got skated around by Vinny Hinostroza, who had a 2-on-1, looked off his teammate entirely, and shot it off the glove of Demko and in. Maybe one you probably want to see Demko bail the team out on, but not entirely his fault. Though the next one was definitely his fault. Brodin got the puck at the blue line, brought it down towards the corner, shot it from the boards on a terrible angle, and it somehow snuck past Demko to make it 4-1. That is definitely the worst goal Demko's given up this year, and pretty much put the game out of reach. But Drew O'Connor was really on one in a game that seemingly didn't matter at all. Ratu won a face-off to him, O'Connor sniped it home for his second of the game and second of the season, and made it a 4-2 game. Maybe there's some life. And the Canucks pulled their goalie really early again, which had worked for them. Did not work this time. They were putting on some pressure in the offensive zone, and the puck bounced towards the corner. Hartman turned around and slapped it all the way down the ice and into the net, because of course that's our luck. And the game ended 5-2. That was it. I went really fast recounting that, because, again, I was paying attention to baseball. I'm going to be really fast with my thoughts here, because, like, who cares? You know, you were all watching a different sport, I think. I was watching a different sport. There's not a whole lot to say about this game. They played well. I think it was pretty even. I don't hate the effort from the team, but I do hate the effort from Thatcher Demko. And it's a given that he's going to have a bad game every so often. This was a really bad game to have. And now we're down to... Our record is... I don't want to say it. Our record is 6-7-0, which isn't great. We are very, very low in the league standings, and still something that we can dig ourselves out of, but we're not stacking up wins right now, and it's understandable, but we need Demko to be at his best if he's going to be one of our only healthy players somehow. Drew O'Connor, though, I had been saying how I've thought he's been better recently, and really proved that today. Got some good goals, good rushes. Was a very good player for us today. I don't expect that from him every game, but he's been building up towards this kind of performance in the past couple games. So if he can continue to play like he has in the past week, we are getting our money's worth out of him. That is an if, though. It's a big if, because he was really bad in the first few games of the season. And Aatu Ratu got some points on the board. I've been begging for that recently. He got 2 points today. One was a secondary, and the other one was a win off the faceoff. So he wasn't really doing a whole lot on the offensive side of things to get those points, but they count all the same. He's on 30-point pace now. We'll take it. That's exactly what I want from him. Hopefully he can score a goal soon. That's what I would love. But he actually has been one of our best analytical players all year so far. And the analytics don't really love the Canucks. They never really do. At least in the past couple of years, but Ratu's been one of our best players by those metrics. So that's pretty cool to see, especially as a young guy. You know, he's getting penalty killing time. I don't think he's been that bad on the penalty kill, even though penalty kill as a whole has been pretty sloppy. The special teams are killing us right now, but that's kind of just what happens when you're missing every player. I would love to not continue talking about how we're missing every player, but it's kind of hard to look past that ever. This is going to take no time to edit, I don't think. They're normally around 12 minutes, but like this is the one where I can get away with this because
That's fair, yeah.
no, who was watching this fucking game? Oh, Mackenzie McEachern, I think, has been pretty good in the 2 games he's played so far. Like a viable 4th line kind of guy, even though he's on our 3rd line right now. I think he's been pretty good. I don't know if he would continue this throughout a whole season, but I've liked what he's done. I don't even think the goaltender interference call last game was necessarily his fault. And I liked the play that he made today. It was a smart play. Get the puck to the net, hope for a rebound. That's what happened. Got rewarded for it. So he's been giving us valuable minutes in the time that he's had in the NHL. Of course, the hope is that he's not spending too much time in the NHL because ideally we get our actual NHL players back. And maybe I was a little bit too quick to judge the fact that he's on our team in October. Well, now November. Other than that, Pettersson has been ghosting a lot recently. I thought Besser would do something in his home state. He kind of almost did at one point. DeBrusk needs to start putting up points. Reichel, I forgot even existed. I don't know if I saw him at all at the points when I was looking at the Canucks game. Defensively, I don't think they were too bad. I think Elias Pettersson had a better game this time. A big problem with Elias Pettersson recently is that he started the season on the bottom pair, so he was getting easier minutes, but now he's playing a lot harder minutes without Quinn Hughes being in the lineup. So that's been affecting his play. I do understand why he hasn't been as solid recently. The competition's gone way up, and he's in his 2nd year, but really, I mean, he didn't play a whole lot last year, so. But he had a good game. Myers, no. That's where we stand. I mean, I can make this a quick video because, again, who cares? I'll make the rest of the videos long, but we were all stuck on something else yesterday, I think. So this is what I'm going to do today. I'm going to edit this quickly and enjoy the time when I am still on my Halloween weekend trip. And then we'll be back to regular next time. The next game is against Nashville on Monday. Our last game in Nashville was not exactly a fun one. They lost 3-1, I think. And didn't really produce a whole lot of anything. Max... Oh, that's one thing I want to talk about. Are we going with Max Sasson now? Like, what happened here? Because it was Max Sasson originally. And then Max Sasson's dad said it was Max Sasson. And then they said that Max Sasson's dad was kidding. And now this season, Max Sasson has been introducing himself as Sasson. And now Shorty's gone back to saying Sasson. Are we committing to Sasson now? I like Sasson more, I think. I think I'm just used to it, though. I'm very confused at what's happening there. I think I'm going to have to start saying Sasson. Okay, I'm going to go Lucas Reichel will score, even though he was fully invisible today, and maybe I don't believe in him a whole lot, but I've gone through basically the whole lineup, and I don't want to double up yet, so we're going to go Lucas Reichel. Lucas Reichel will score Monday against Nashville. Book it. Okay, thanks for watching.